I can't believe the difference it's made. It really made a difference. I was very surprised. I gotta tell you about this supplement. Amazing. It's seldom when I find a supplement that really seems like it can help so many different people. This supplement can be taken by most people and it is really beneficial. I was so surprised about how good I felt, and it made a difference quickly. It helps a lot of different problems. Helps your skin because it helps heal your gut. It helps your immune system. It does a lot of different things. And also it's found in your muscles, and it's not very expensive because it's easy to make, but it has so many benefits, especially if you have any skin issues like psoriasis or eczema or any autoimmune issues, irritable bowel syndrome. It's helpful for your brain, so many things. Talking about L-Glutamine, picked up some L-Glutamine from NutriCost. They seem like very generic, general brand, but I really tend to like their stuff compared to other more fancier brands for some reason. I don't know why. This was like $15 to $18, cheap. Maybe it was 18, I don't know. It's link in the description, my Amazon link, of course. Leaky gut. You guys have probably heard about leaky gut syndrome, and you might be having leaky gut issues that you might not even know about it. I think that was happening to me, actually. Let's think of your gut as like a strainer, and you're trying to strain out the good stuff and keep the bad stuff out, like you're straining bone broth. That's a good analogy. So you're getting all the juice out, and you're keeping the bones and the like. So when leaky gut starts to break down, you can get leaky gut from just food sensitivities. Like people are often sensitive to dairy or gluten, and I was making a lot of sourdough over the pandemic, and I didn't really think that I was having any sensitivities to it. I was like, I'm fine with it. I don't experience anything too terrible. It might be fine. So maybe I was having some issues with there and I didn't know of it, or dairy. So I've been avoiding these things right now. So I have an appointment to go see an allergist. I want to know really what's going on. One thing I can tell you is as soon as I started taking L-Glutamine, I just took a scoop. So it's like a 5-gram scoop. And typically it's I just dump it in some water, swirl it around, and drink it at night. And I'm gonna tell you what happened with that. Like L-Glutamine, so your gut's like a sieve, and you sift out large chunks, and your gut, when it starts to get little cracks in it, bigger chunks of food get into your bloodstream and your body's. That's how a lot of autoimmune issues they're realizing starts, and inflammation in the body, lots of crap. If you have any skin issues, rosacea, acne, psoriasis, eczema issues, check your leaky gut. And this is a great, very quick and easy way to heal it. I mean, bone broth, changing your diet, all these things are really good as well. This is also vegan and vegetarian. So if you are vegan and vegetarian, this is important to help synthesize your protein, because protein is actually the main place where you can get L-Glutamine, but this is vegetarian. So you should supplement this if you're a vegetarian or vegan. This helps soothe the gut lining, soothe any mucous membranes. It's a perfect fuel for your lymphocytes, which is very important for your immune system, and for the intestinal mucus cells, right? So it helps link these together, helps the integrity of your sieve so that there's not big holes and you're getting chunks of like bigger food particles in your bloodstream. The integrity of your gut lining is very important. And this helps within 10 days. Studies have shown that this can have improvements within 10 days. That's unheard of. That's more like a drug than just a simple supplement. Like, that's fast acting. Now, your body does make its own L-Glutamine, like it's 61% of your muscles. That's why they call it a non-essential amino acid, because your body can make it, but it tends to lack the ability to make its own when you're compromised in some way, like stress, which in our modern crazy life now, who isn't stressed, okay? Lack of sleep. If you've had infection in your body, extra inflammation, it can kind of compound itself, right? It could be a vicious circle with inflammation causing leaking gut, and that causing more inflammation. any trauma, like if you were in the hospital after a surgery or like an accident, hospitals actually infuse L-Glutamine in the IV drip because your body drinks it up. It needs this to help repair. It circulates through your immune system, right? Your lymphocytes need it. Your mucosal cells of your intestines need it. It's a big role in transporting nitrogen through the body. It's important. It helps prevent the aging in the brain. This is big. It can also be a powerful nootropic because it's a precursor to glutamic acid in your brain and GABA, neurotransmitters, and the kind of GABA, it kind of makes you very relaxed. When you're not stressed out, you can produce more GABA. The more stressed you are, the less glutamine, which produces less GABA. I actually experienced this with L-Glutamine. Taking it, I felt very relaxed. Like I was taking it at night, and then I was also taking it in the morning. You're supposed to take it if you have leaky gut issues, to take it on an empty stomach. That way your intestines can really absorb it in. So I was taking it first thing in the morning, and I was noticing I was kind of like just sleepier, which maybe I was just more relaxed, but I felt like nappy, like just very relaxed, which made me feel less productive. So I stopped taking it in the morning, but maybe you need a little bit more of relaxation throughout your days. Very nourishing, relaxed sensations. That's the GABA. High stress and infections, and that can deplete the L-Glutamine in your body. There's evidence that it can help with weight loss. There was a study where they studied these women in Britain that were obese, and they were supplementing with L-Glutamine, and they weren't changing anything else, their diet or exercise, and they were losing weight. And the theory is because it helps with cravings, like cravings for sugar. The amino acids are fueling your brains, thus it is preventing cravings. And there's a lot of anecdotal studies that it helps with this as well. So heck, that's a good reason all on its own. Now, there were some people that I saw that were taking it throughout the day, sipping it. If you really have bad leaky gut issues, you might want to do that to continually supplement your gut lining with this. I'm sticking with just at night, and I'm already starting to feel change. Like just a few days, I felt like you could feel, I felt like the mucus lining was increased. It just things felt smoother. My BM smelled smoother, more, do you want me to describe more? Should I go into detail? Quality poops, that's what you want. So I just was very surprised that this was happening so quickly. I feel like a lot of supplements, I can't tell necessarily what's happening. It's just the research is good enough, is encouraging me to take it. The Hydrolyzed collagen, I did experience that having a pretty stark effect. Like I felt like I really did feel a difference and see a difference in how it affected me. I feel like L-Glutamine is in that class of like really good supplements to take in a wide variety of different people. I felt my stomach go in. Like I didn't feel bloated, but it did have a slimming effect just from releasing any bloat, I guess. I had some more bloating issues than I knew I had. I didn't feel bloated, but it did have a slimming effect. So I was like, what? Well, this is doing something. This is exciting. High intensity athletes tend to use it because that can also deplete your body of L-Glutamine. D-glutamine, you don't want that because the L whatever is more recognizable and absorbable by your body. So get the L-Glutamine and not you don't want to get a glutamine that doesn't say L-Glutamine because it could be the D-glutamine. You get what I mean? I'm just saying, you gotta try it. You gotta try it, especially if you have noticeable issues. I hope this helps you with any of your internal health regimens, as well as any skin issues you guys might have, and just to your health, your whole healthy, happy life, you guys. Love you guys, bye. Talking about glutathione. No. Not glutathione. Any digestion issues. Immune issue. It's making me want to go to see an allergist. wanted my stomach to be empty, and D, sign language. Your mucosal more and more as okay, another thing is, so high, at least one big good BM a day, I think is healthy as far as I can see.